We gather this evening here in Boston, Massachusetts, sure of this. We gather with love in our hearts, deep in our hearts, resolve in our minds, strength in our bones, love in our hearts, resolve in our minds, and strength in our bones. We gather here as happy warriors for a cause that belongs to us, to our parents, our grandparents, to generations before, and to generations unborn. In dark and forbidding times, times that twist your stomach, times that torture your soul, times that make you question everything, it is fitting to honor people who represent brilliant points of light. Individuals of honor, individuals of character, individuals of dignity, who serve causes and principles that are the best of us, the very best of us. Communities like Boston are built on the backs, what seem like indestructible backs of individuals like Barkev Khalidian, individuals like Kuri Boyanyan, individuals like Joseph Daltigian, members of a beautiful Kedetsi, a beautiful volunteer army, a Gamabor Pana, that works for nothing more and nothing less than a strong diaspora and freedom and liberty for the Armenian nation. To be with them this evening, and on behalf of the ANCA, it is an honor. The night and the hour is late, so I will share 3 fundamental points, and they are, number 1, you deserve the truth to know about America's policy with respect to Artsakh. And I have some things I want to share with you, things that have never been made public. But you should know. It's going to be painful to hear, but you should know. Number 2, to salute the remarkable work of the ANCA Eastern Region, a Gamawar Panat that has, throughout the eastern United States, grown in force and consequence under the leadership of Dr. Artsakh and a great board of directors and a great staff. And number 3, I want to end by urging all of us to summon strength. Strength that I am not confident where we will find that strength, but I know it exists. To send a message in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, across the eastern U.S., across these United States, across the world, that Artsakh lives. So let's get to number 1, American policy on Artsakh. American policy with the ethnic cleansing of Artsakh was not a failure from the executive branch. Indeed, and this is painful, it's painful for an Armenian American like me, an Armenian American whose father fought in the Navy for American freedom during World War II. It hurts me to say this. It hurts me. America's policy was shaped in and around 2018 and 19 when John Bolton, who was the National Security Advisor, called for a review of American policy in the Caucasus. Shortly thereafter, a lieutenant colonel at the National Security Agency, called in a senior Armenian diplomat and used the following words: the Armenians must prepare their population for peace. Politics is a dirty business. It's dirty, but it's necessary because the alternative is war. But in that dirty business, the preparing populations for peace meant one thing and only one thing: prepare to integrate with Azerbaijan, which, in another word, is a death warrant for the Armenian people of Artsakh. And so, that policy, which began in the Trump administration, continued in the Biden administration, with individuals like Anthony Blinken, Jake Sullivan, individuals like Samantha Power, who was told to stand down and not say anything while our people were starved to death in Artsakh, individuals like Yuri Kim, who said, and I quote, "America will not countenance the use of military force against the Armenians of Artsakh." So this we should know. And this, as Armenian Americans, individuals who have franchise in this nation, we are not guests, we're not sheep, we're not lemmings, we have franchise in this country. This policy, this vile, this corrupt policy cannot stand, and it won't stand. Because as we fought for genocide recognition, we will, on the road back to Artsakh, we will remove this heinous stain on American foreign policy. Number one. Number two is simply a recognition of the awesome activism of the ANCA Eastern Region. I, frankly, in my life, have never seen anything like it. The ANCA Eastern Region, from Florida, Senator Rubio, from Florida, Congressman Bilirakis, from Massachusetts, the work with Congresswoman Clark, Senator Markey, the work in Illinois with Senator Durbin, all of this work across New Jersey, Gottheimer, different senators, all across the eastern United States, this team fought with further vigor, strength for the liberty and freedom of the people of Artsakh. But let us not for a moment think that what exists today is what will exist tomorrow. You have this Gamavor Panag in Massachusetts. You have this Gamavor Panag in New Jersey, North Carolina, across the eastern United States, and indeed across the United States of America. And there will be another fight. There will be another fight. There will be another day. There will be another dawn. And we will be back to fight stronger, to fight smarter, and to get the result that our brothers and sisters, from Marrakech and Askenan, from Stepanakert to Hablut to Marburg, that they deserve, the freedom and liberty that you and I have. Now finally, with a clear understanding of all that we face, all of it, in the diaspora, in Armenia, we must summon strength to rebuild, yes. To restore, yes. To renew. To rebuild our own faith that Artsakh, against all odds, will be free again. To restore our commitment to the idea that Artsakh lives. And to renew our commitment to our communities here. That work, that field work, that Kamamor Panag of Barkev Khalikian, of Joe Dakian, of Huri Boyanya, and all of you in this room, who when we work together, there is no mountain we cannot move. And we will, by rebuilding our faith, restoring our faith, renewing our faith. An American president once said, he said, greatness comes not when things go always good for you. Greatness comes when you take some knocks, disappointments, when sadness comes. For only when you have been in the deepest valley, for only when you have been in the deepest valley, can you know how magnificent it is to be on the highest mountain. Today we exist in that valley. We exist in that valley of death. But we will climb that mountain, and we will have freedom, and we will have liberty, yet again, for the Armenian people. Miasin, together we will achieve this. Together we will fight. Together we will struggle. And together, Miasin, we will succeed. God bless all of you.